I have everybody's attention. I wanted to speak just briefly about this piece. There are some program notes, I believe, on this sheet. Secret Leaves, written by a Japanese-British composer, Dai Fujikura. This piece kind of correlates to the artwork in the room next door, and the original idea is that we're going to perform each piece in the room where that artwork is located, but just because of the size and the such better acoustics in here, we're playing both of them in here. So feel free to walk into the other room if you want to experience that while I'm playing. But I don't have a whole lot that isn't already printed in the program there about the work's creation. Fujikura wrote originally an orchestral piece called Secret Forest, and he imagined kind of the orchestra being this imaginary forest that existed with new sounds and smells and sights, and the bassoon actually performed from the center of the auditorium and was, in his mind, a person walking through that forest. So then he rethought of that piece as just the solo bassoon work, so he took kind of elements from that and renamed it Secret Leaves, and kind of retained that idea of imagining kind of, imaginary leaves and an imaginary environment that doesn't exist. Performance-wise, yes, everything's, because I've been having some really interesting conversations with people here tonight, and this is the first time I've performed this piece. Everything that you're hearing is actually written out. He writes out all these kind of new sounds, these timbral trills, and they're called multiphonics, and you hear these kind of growling sounds. So he writes all those out, but because because it's unaccompanied, and because they're so fickle to play, really every performance is different, and because it's unaccompanied and I have latitude to kind of go where I want to, it can even really be the piece, the trajectory of the piece can kind of develop as I'm playing. So I kind of have an idea of where we're going, and then it might take a left turn or a right turn or whatever. So yeah, feel free to chat more if you have more questions about it afterwards. I love talking about it.